What is up, everybody? Ed here with Drum Flip. I'm going to go over some tips I use when I take pictures. I think it'll help you when you're selling your gear. There's a lot of little things you'll see in our drum sets and our pictures that we kind of do that I'd like to think help sell things. The most expensive thing I ever sold when I was in real estate was a $1.1 million condo in Encinitas, and that was a big moment for me. So not a big moment for a lot of people, but selling something for $1 million, that's pretty cool. But it sold because of one picture. I asked the buyer why they bought it, and they said this picture told a story about the place, and that's what we try to do when we sell drum kits. So let's look at kind of what the setup is and how we do it. So as you can see, this is a DW kit. First thing I did on this guy, put a DW logo on there. This kit did not have one. When you put a logo on a drum set, for some reason, people they tend to buy it more. They trust it more, like it's an actual kit. So always put the logo on the front of your bass drum head. That really helps sell the kit versus a blank thing. It's weird, but you get way more money that way. Just what I've noticed over the years, over a decade of selling drums. Put the logo on. Next, see how this side is nice and clean? How this dual tom holder, the arm is down versus this side. I left this up on purpose. When you take a picture of that from the side, it just kind of draws your attention away from the drums. So that's what I look for. I always put the dual tom arm holder down. Also, I'd like to film drums from the perspective of if you're in a concert and you're looking up at the drums. That's how I love drums. So I get a lot of pictures when I actually sit on the ground like that. That's that picture right there. And then I kind of lean over. And I always turn the camera sideways for that picture there. That's one of our golden pictures, I call them. So right there, you want to make sure the drums are super clean. Obviously, we go through, clean all the drums. Another little thing I do, see how that back floor tom is slightly higher? That will draw your eye from the toms and keep you going to that back section of the floor tom. So I always like to do that. Another thing, see how the badges are placed so you can see the badges? You always want the badges to be in the front so people know that this drum has a badge, it's correct. If you ever have a drum that has the original retail sticker, definitely keep it on there and just make sure they're clean and presentable. Backgrounds. I see backgrounds with like furniture, dogs, pools, cars, whatever, stuff to draw your eye away. Don't do that. Have a clean background, preferably with your logo. If you're just selling on your own, don't have too much in the background. It kind of takes away from the drums. That's what you're trying to sell. So those are some tips I have. Clean, multiple angles. Want to make sure you get an overhead shot of the drums as well. And then get an up close picture of the badge with that beautiful sparkle too. Hopefully that helps you guys. And that's my little tips for selling drums and taking photos.